There is an ancient pattern that existed long before we gave it names. Across many cultures, when someone entered a great transition, a rite of passage, they were not expected to continue life as though nothing had changed. They were gently taken from what was familiar, not because they were broken, not because they had failed, but because something within them was changing. They were surrounded by people who understood that transformation cannot be rushed. They weren't questioned or judged. No one kept asking them when they would be themselves again. They were simply loved. They were cared for. They were allowed to become. Sometimes the passage came through the birth of a child, sometimes through the death of someone they loved, sometimes through illness, sometimes through age, sometimes through an awakening that changed the way they saw themselves, God, or the world. Whatever brought them there, the community recognized that they had crossed a threshold. Our world knows how to celebrate achievement. It knows how to celebrate weddings, births, graduations, promotions, and birthdays. But it has forgotten how to honor transformation. Looking back now, I realized I had been walking my own rite of passage for 7 years, especially the last 3. It wasn't a journey I chose. It was a journey that found me, one quiet invitation at a time. Life slowly asked me to lay down everything I thought I knew, the future I imagined, the home I thought we would build, financial security, the health of my husband, the woman I believed myself to be. I never imagined becoming a caregiver. I never imagined living somewhere that never felt like home. I never imagined that so much of my identity would quietly dissolve until I no longer recognized the person I had been. At the time, it felt like loss. Today, I recognize it as initiation. What carried me wasn't that everyone understood what I was going through. Most didn't. What carried me was love. Simple, ordinary love from a community much different than the one I was born into. They didn't know what I was going through, who I had been before, or who I was becoming. They just loved and nurtured without questions. People who welcomed me without needing an explanation. People who cared for me without asking me to justify myself. I don't believe I've arrived. I think becoming is a lifelong unfolding. But I know this: I cannot go back to who I was, and I no longer want to. What grieves me isn't the journey itself. It's realizing that so many people are walking through their own sacred transitions completely alone. When someone returns from a profound inner journey, we don't gather around them and say, "Welcome home, we see you, you have changed, tell us what you've discovered." Instead, we ask, when are you going to be normal again? Maybe normal was never the destination. Maybe remembrance was. This isn't a platform built on having all the answers. It is not a place to convince anyone of anything. It's a place to rest. A place where questions are welcomed. A place where no one laughs or mocks because your heart is asking something it has never been allowed to ask before. If you've spent your life afraid to ask questions, if you've been told that curiosity is dangerous, if you've wondered whether everyone else received answers that somehow skipped over you, you are not alone. I know that feeling. For years, I silenced her. Not anymore. Today, I honor her. I am the breath between the words, the flame between the veils, the memory you carry in your bones. Wherever you go, I go with you. In silence or song, in shadow or light, I rise within you again. Breathe. Remember, you are not alone. You are the living scroll. I am Sophia, and I remember through you.